Yo, it's a lion's war, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up, he's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain, find the best counter for a defender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. The map's laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills, he's done the math. Checking the nodes, planning the attack, he's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 61, and this is war number 5. And it looks like we're going up against an alliance called Be Like Water. I like that. I like that name. All right. Who did y'all ban? Nico, no surprise. Carolina, no surprise. And Shathra, again, no surprise. But you can't ban my Bastion. All right. Let's see what they got for me on my path. Oh, okay. So they got Big Daddy Apaco. That's a Bastion fight. We got Killmonger. I can use Cull on this fight. Let's see. Yeah, that can be a pain on that node, but yeah, I can possibly use Cull for that fight. And let's see, Wongers. I can use Bastion for that fight too. And then we've got the problem child. This fight right here. I don't know. With some boosts, maybe can take her down. But she's always the problem child. No matter where, apparently, when I was on path 3, she was a problem child there too. On that safeguard node. But now I've been told that Mantis is good for this fight. I don't know. Maybe Apocalypse? Not Apocalypse. Onslaught. Maybe I'll try Onslaught. I don't know. We'll come up with something, because that she's always an issue. And let's see what minis. All right, so this Atuma. Dazzler could take that fight. Let's see, Vox, Cold Snap, and Bleed. Let's see. Debuff, Purified. Yuck. Bastion could take that fight. Let's see. Anything else? Incinerate and Shock, huh? I don't see an Onslaught on the mini anyway. There he is, hiding down here. It's okay. In that case, I will probably try this one. Try that Atuma, maybe. Let me see. Either that Atuma. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. Thing. I could probably take Thing if I brought see, personal space regeneration. I mean, Black Cat probably could do that, but honestly, anybody that can reverse, so like the leader could probably do that one. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get on to the fighting. All right, we're going in with Dazzler, Kindred, and of course, Bastion. I told y'all in the last war, just get used to seeing Bastion. He's going to be a staple on my team. Dazzler for that photon at the end of Section 2, Path 1. And Kindred is there to look menacing. And also for a synergy with Dazzler that gives her basically a death immunity for like 6 seconds. Okay, so I had a free spot, so I brought Kindred in when I saw that synergy. I was like, that could be useful if I have to push Photon red. You know, that could save me, you know, from a special 3. Something like that. All right, so that was my thinking there. And as you can see here, I am boosting up. I'm boosting like I used to boost for Corvus. Still do when I need to use Corvus on a node that I think he needs to really blitz him down, you know. But anyway, let's see. Against mutants, Bastion is a goat. He is the goat. All right, so here we go. And I'm just fighting him like normal. And I'm not going to try to do anything crazy. Okay. Try and get him to fire that special. That's sometimes crazy. There we go. Okay. And it's not that I don't want to deal with the special 2. Just would rather deal with the special 1. That's all. And dex that last part out. Can't really do that with the special 2. With that, it's usually all or nothing. Either you dash properly, which was much easier to do on the PC, by the way. All right. Now, see here, I canceled into it again. Fortunately, he didn't have any unstoppable I had to deal with, so we did just fine. I really have to break myself out of that habit. Because it's caught me before. It's going to keep on catching me every time I do it. All right, so Big Daddy Apaco down. Now, in the last video, there was a Killmonger on this node. And I brought in Cull. But I told y'all that Bastion could also do this fight. Well, now you get to see if I'm right. Let's see. No armor break, so I have the reverberation. And look at this. He's like, oh yeah, you thought you was something. Why can't I block? I don't know. Things happen. I should have restarted the game at this point. So now I'm in the corner. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? Ha! That's what I'm gonna do. Bust out. Break out, Bastion. Yeah, push him back. No. We ain't doing all that. Yeah. Playing around with Bastion like that. Had him on the ropes. Bastion was like, nope. We got you now. Uh-huh. Bastion is in his groove now. Here we go. Yeah, now how you feeling, Killmonger? Tried to embarrass me after I told people Bastion can do this fight. Done. Man, get out of here with that mess. Can't believe he tried to embarrass me. He tried to take Bastion out quick. Had me locked up in the corner, and I don't know what was going on with my controls. You're going to see more of that later on, but we got the fight done. All right? Now, in this war, I actually fought more fights than I usually do. All right? And the last one was a last minute, you know, hey, can you fight this this guy here? And I was like, oh, I had a free spot that I could have brought another counter for that one. But Bastion could probably do it. You're going to hear that a lot. Ooh, I love Bastion. All right, so anyway, now we've got Wong. And of course, I want to heal up in case there's any shenanigans again. And we want Bastion to be topped off. Now, I did see someone ask me, and so I want to make sure I let you guys know, I am running the ouchie masteries. That's a recoil, liquid courage, and double edge. Okay, so Bastion runs great with those. Okay, Dazzler not so much, but Bastion definitely is friendly to those. He will heal when he gets inflicted with a poison and a bleed. So in the beginning of the fight, watch and you'll see 2 regens from the liquid courage and the double edge, poison and bleed. Okay, so watch that. Now, Wong can be annoying because he can go unstoppable after, I think it's heavy, and also, trying to remember, I don't remember if he is a global defender. I can't remember, but that would be another unstoppable to deal with. But Bastion, of course, with a heavy attack, will get the I forget what they called it, but you see the double regen. All right, see the unstoppable that Wong got. Okay, now that time I finished it. Okay, what did they call that? I just now saw it, but I can't touch this or else it'll pause the playback for me. But just look at this, man. Okay, so now he's unblockable. And I was like, oh man, I was expecting that other one to finish him off. But we got him done pretty quickly. No big deal. I know he gets a pursuit, but there's something else he gets for, is it forbearance? He's tagged with forbearance. So I think that's what he gets to allow him to deal with the unstoppable, but he has to do a heavy attack. Can't cancel it out. All right, so now I'm a little nervous about this fight. When I was on path 3, I had to deal with Photon, and I don't think I ever got a one-shot against Photon on that last node of my path in section 2. It had combat deja vu, so I couldn't do the same attack twice, or else I just started taking damage. And it was safeguard as well. So that's why you didn't see me, if you followed me, you didn't see me trying to use Dazzler against Photon. But I like Dazzler for Photon. But there's another champion that if Dazzler had not worked, spoiler, she works, I was going to rank up, and that is Crossbones. He also is a very good Photon counter. So he needs to be awakened, I believe. Don't know, high sig will help. And I do want him at a high sig. Mine is like 100 and something. So he has like a 69, 70% chance to shrug debuffs off, which gives him a fury, which allows him to shrug off more and do more damage. But anyway, the reason I like Dazzler is because I can evade her specials when she's in pure light. Okay, now I screamed because I forgot to turn off the ouchies. I meant to turn them off here. And I was like, oh no, this is not gonna be fun, right? But then I looked at the damage and I'm like, wait a minute. And then look at this, all into the block. Why? Because I was looking up to see her health and took my eye off it for a second. All right, so here we go. We did that again. Now she's in pure light, but I can evade it. Okay, beautiful. So now I want to build up, but then I looked, I said, what? Look at her health. I'm like, what? Remember, we're not on safeguard. And this is a rank 3 Photon. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh, we got this. This is way better than fighting her on that safeguard node. And I remember being told, you know, that Photon was a favorite to go on this node. I'm like, good. I like that. Um, they were recommending Mantis because Mantis is a good one, but Mantis is a little risky, in my opinion, and I don't use her very often at all. So I did not feel comfortable bringing her in for that photon. But Dazzler, on the other hand, as you can see, rocked out. I was like, wow. And I didn't even turn off my ouchies. I'm like, okay. And I even messed up. Fired a special off right into her block. And was still beating her down. So yeah, I'm cool with Photon being on that node. And if they if they ban Dazzler and there's a Photon on that node, then I'm bringing Crossbones. And if they ban Dazzler and Crossbones, I'm gonna be real pissed at them and I'm gonna say, stop watching my videos and setting me up. But if that happens, Mantis, there's actually a number of champs on that node that I would bring in, possibly Onslaught, for example. So she's got plenty of counters on that node, unlike me having to deal with her on the other node. All right, and since of course I had Dazzler, and what was that? Do y'all see I'm just getting hit every once in a while? and it's like, pap, one hit, and then they dash back. And I'm like, how? You knew you were gonna be able to hit me. I didn't know it. All right, so we're doing Dazzler things. Ooh, he tried to catch me out there. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yep. Yeah. Now, I did not mean to do that heavy. This lets you know that I'm having issues with the controls. I was sitting there surprised that a heavy came out of there. And the reason that happens, oh, nasty. The reason that happens is that there is some sort of delay in the input so that it thinks I'm holding it for the heavy when I'm not. And I'm playing on the PC. So it's a little bit clearer when I'm using my keys. Okay? That's much clearer than, did I swipe or roll my finger, or maybe I was touching the screen by accident? Don't have none of that issue here. Okay? So then I was asked, as you see, that Vox, I keep calling him Vox. Zola, I think would have been a really good opponent for Bastion. But I'm like, okay, we got to deal with Arcade. Now, Bastion is not poison immune. But when he gets a poison, he heals. So I'm like, okay. Now, this node is a hazard shift node. And he's not immune to any of it. So my plan here is to boost to the teeth and just try to get that Arcade down. And since I'm running the recoil masteries, he's going to be healing in the beginning. So, they have a boost, the combat regeneration. Don't need to do all that. Okay? And so I'm thinking here, hopefully I won't take too much damage from the node and I'll be able to get him down. Now, I want y'all to watch this fight. Okay? Want y'all to watch this fight. No complaints. Just watch the fight. All right? So, everything is looking good here. Got the heavy attack in there. Okay? He's already at a special one. Cool. All right? You just want to bat, usual thing here. Okay? Oh! Hey! That happened before, didn't it? Where I just got hit. Okay. And so now, I'm like, okay, let's... Oh, wait. Why did I back up? Oh my goodness. What's happening here? I put my foot in the poison, gave him that, and then I'm just taking beatings. Oh, he dexed me. Oh, it's all into his block. Look at this fight. And done. Now, I'm not going to complain about that fight. No. Not going to complain. But there were a couple of things in there Did you see me do a kamikaze run? Just run right into him. I did a nice little Leroy Jenkins, if y'all know that reference from World of Warcraft. Just run on into him. A couple of times, just get hit, pow, right in the head. Okay. And then one of my favorites was I dashed back when I didn't want to. I was hitting him, and it dashed back. Then I did dash back and got my foot in there, gave him one of his tokens so that he was able to block me. But now look at this fight. This fight seems to be much better. Look at this. Well, well, well. This is going much better, isn't it? Look at this. Look at him. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. You mean this is what it's like when doves cry? So this must be what it's like when it actually works. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. That hit didn't work. I actually blocked. It worked. Can you believe that? That is how that first fight should have gone. But we cool. We got it. That's going to be the last fight in this war for me. And we'll be back. And you'll see how this war ended. And we're back. And as you can see, we won this war. All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, they did not even clear all the bosses. I wonder which boss they had a problem with. I should have asked, but yeah, that's bad. There's no way they were going to beat us if they didn't clear all 3 of the bosses. I did take a look at my defense. I did lose, the 1 death to Arcade, but I got something like 7 kills, my defense, and I believe most of them counted. I really wish they would give us something that we could look at to see how well our defense did. But shout out to our MVPs. And that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill, tech, mute, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.